Thank you.
Always great fighter.
Thank you. I try.
All right, guys, we are here with Jamel Herring, just coming off a layoff, a big win tonight. You know, coming into this fight after a layoff, when you got your win, did you feel any rush, like something was maybe off?
Main thing, it was so fast. Like I wanted just to take my time and you guys. Hey! Thank you. If you notice, like with my past fights, I'm usually the boxer in the bigger ring, but Lou reached out and said it's going to be a smaller ring. But I've been training Wayne McCullough in a small ring at home in Vegas, so it really wasn't like it really didn't like say you guys seen that I had to play the role of the stalker with this fight, and I was trying to just see if I get my rhythm going, see what he's doing. As you see, I didn't get touched, I didn't get marked up, I didn't get touched at all, I believe. And I just wanted to, just more importantly, my reflexes. As you get older, they always say your reflexes go. So that was the main thing. But I can't really tell you much because it was only barely 2 minutes in the fight.
Did you watch video?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So did you think it could end this quick?
No, because he's an undefeated fighter, so he doesn't know how to lose. He
does now. Yeah.
Yeah, he does now. But at the point in time, he was 14-0 coming into this fight, so he doesn't know how to lose. If anything, I thought I was expecting him to box. You know what I mean? But I had to be smart and use the ring to my advantage. I had to be in the small ring and cut him off and lower him into traps. And certain thing with the jab. And once I started to see him, I think I opened him up with the jab. That's when I started seeing him blink. That's when I knew that I got his attention. And then dropped the hammer.
So how important was it to come back, fight New York, and be so close to veterans?
It was very important. Like I said, I had the Marine Corps emblem, you know what I'm saying, Semper Fi on my logo. Again, I donated half my purse to for a good cause, which is the veterans and NYPD, because I am a New Yorker. I was born and raised in Long Island. So I was determined not to lose on my holiday, and the Marine Corps birthday is November 9th, so that's coming up as well. So I was determined not to lose around this time. So that's where it came from.
So you're wearing your Knicks colors. You came out to Jay-Z.
Yes.
What's it like being back in New York?
Oh, that was great. I'm home. I mean, the last one I fought at home was Lomachenko versus Linares. So that was 2018. So yeah, April 2018. So I'm glad I looked up with Lou Bell. I mean, like again, shout out to Tom Brady. Tom Brady is still family. But coming with Lou, I knew he was gonna bring me back home, and he did it on the right terms, and the right holiday season. I look as a holiday.
I came out from Texas to cover this fight, so I got to ask you. We got a world champ at 130 in Texas, O'Shaquie Foster.
Yes.
You said you want to do the European tour. You mentioned Joe Cordina. O'Shaquie's had trouble getting big fights. Would you be open to fighting O'Shaquie?
Listen, I'm open to anything that makes sense. I mean, I like Shaq, you know what I'm saying? I know Shaq's is an amateur, Shaq's a good fighter. Please give him a shout out for me, you know what I'm saying? He put a hell of a fight. That fight's very entertaining. I watched it, you know what I'm saying? A true champion, you know what I mean? But again, like I said, it has to make sense. And we all know the big money is also, obviously, of course, in the UK. Like I said, I was told that a Josh Warrington fight could be made as well, which could be easy.
Warrington's easy, or it's easy to make, or it's an easy fight. Okay.
I know no fight's ever easy. I gotta put the work in. You know what I mean? Lee Wood, get much respect. I know he's moving up. But let's say Joe Cordina, so he just fought again. Like the division is loaded pretty much. You got Hector Garcia and Lamont Rose fighting soon. So again, the division is loaded. Shaq and Sal, I put Shaq up there with the top of the best as well. So like I said, if it makes sense, I'm all for it.
I gotta ask you, Cordina just fought on Saturday, a couple days ago. Did you get to see the fight? And who'd you think won?
Everything.
Nice fight, Strong Island.
Thank you, Strong. Listen, Eddie Vazquez is a good fighter. Eddie Vazquez is good. You know what I'm saying? He beat one of my fighters that I managed. You know what I mean? So I'm well aware.
Which one of your fighters?
Michel Lopez.
Oh, Michel Lopez.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a close fight. So I knew coming into the fight, Eddie Vazquez was a tough, determined fighter. At the end of the day, it was a close fight. Joe Cordina being the champion, of course. Sometimes it sways in their favor, but I wouldn't call it a robbery. I'd say it was a real close fight. But yeah, I mean, if Joe wants to fight, we can make that fight too.
So you were out of the ring a little over a year. You're not old, but you're not that young anymore either, right? How did it feel? Did you feel fresh? The layoff? I mean, obviously the layoff didn't seem to affect you, but how did camp go, and how did you feel in the
Camp was
ring?
great. I decided to move my camp to Vegas with the elevations a little higher, so I can open up my lungs and get that conditioning. Also work with Wayne McCullough. As you see, I was catching slipping. Well, for the real 2 minutes, I was catching and slipping shots from defense because Wayne comes from the school with Eddie Fudge. So again, and more importantly, it's more about working smarter, not harder. We work hard, of course, as you've seen. I had to put the work in. But it's all about taking care of my body and trying to stretch out my career as long as possible. And you know what I'm saying? I look at the school of Bernard Hopkins. I may not say I'm going to fight till I'm 50, but again, if I can still look strong.
What are you, 37 now?
30, yeah, I just had a birthday.
You're 38?
I'm so 30, so I'm a young 38 right now. My birthday was just last week. But again, my partner Jerry Sarris, we managed fighters together. First fight management. So right now, I'm happy with my performance. But again, I want to give a shout out to Micaiah Krebs for my car. We managed her as well. That's one of my fighters. We got a kid named Stephen Newman in Scotland that we want to make a pro debut for. Michelle Lopez said we're going to bring him back. Michael Gamble had a hell of a performance on Pro Box, 2 weeks ago now. So yeah, I mean, I just want to stay busy. More importantly, keep my fighters busy. If I can do that by staying in the ring and opening doors for our fighters, then let's do it.
You came in at 130, right? 131. We saw you at 135 as well. Can you still make 130 comfortably? Is that the weight you're gonna be at?
Listen.
Because looking at you, like you look bigger in person.
I'm a big A. I'm probably the biggest 130 pounder that's active today. I'm in the division, but again, I have a nutritionist perfecting athletes. Shout out to them. They always get me right, but I can make 130 easy, and I can make it. More importantly, I can make it safely. As you can see, I wasn't lethargic in there. I put the weight back on safely.
Look good, yeah.
I felt strong. But again, the weight. I never. If you look at my resume, I've never had issues with weight. When
are you going to be back in New York? You hope on fighting in New York City again sometime soon?
Hey, whatever Lou DeBella wants to do, my man JC, Jerry, they got here, they'll talk, but I would love to fight. My thing is the Garden. I got Nick's colors on, you know what I mean?
Have you ever fought the Garden?
I fought Linares.
Linares, yeah.
So again, my goal is the headline in the Garden. I don't care if it's big room, small room. It's the Garden in the day. I'm a New Yorker. It's tradition. All the big fights is there. Ali Frazier. Come on now. I have to headline the Garden before I'm done.
We can't wait to see it. Jamel Herring, God bless. Thank you for your time, champ.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.